Are you kidding? That bookworm won't know a cha-cha from my walls. Hello, fellow comic book worms. This is Naman. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going into Madspidey's 300 subscribers giveaway contest. And I'm going to do Madspidey review because Madspidey strikes back.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
Alright, so what are the rules for this contest? Of course, I'm going to let Spidey explain the rule. Yeah, about 1:30, I think.
But that's a giveaway.
Let's see. Oh, right there. That's close enough.
2 separate prizes. So,
2 separate
this is how
prizes.
it's going to work. What I want you to do is, for one entry, leave a comment down below.
I already did that, so
with this one, I'd like you to actually leave a suggestion for my channel. So, you know, some sort of suggestion saying, you know, what you'd like more of, less of.
Easy
maybe
enough?
something
Easy
different.
enough?
Just an all-round sort of suggestion. You know, something like, you know, do more, you know, more of your statue collection, or do more comics, or whichever. I just want to be able to better my channel. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Whether you call it a suggestion, constructive criticism, whichever you'd like to call it, that's what I want you to do. So you leave a comment down below, 1 entry. Now obviously if you say your channel's fine, leave it as it is, things like that, I'll still count that as an entry.
okay.
So that's for one entry. For if you are a YouTube content creator, if you like to do a video entry, I want you to do the same thing in the video. So make a suggestion, you know, constructive criticism, whatever you want to call it. Do that
Probably
in the
more
video,
requests
but also
for me.
I want you to nominate 3 channels that I should be subscribed to. Now,
Okay, 3 channels.
you may know I'm subscribed to these channels, you may not know.
Right.
You can basically suggest anywhere. I'm not going to put a sub limit on it, but I do prefer if you actually do a lower sub count.
Okay, so he prefers lower sub count and maybe a channel that he might enjoy watching. Okay, let's see what he's giving away.
But that's a giveaway.
Okay, it was right there. How did he remember? Okay, go ahead.
As an artist, and especially Mark from Legion of Comics, he's a big John Jiang fan. But this is, yeah, Transformers 84, number 1, the John Jiang variant. And is the Megatron variant.
Alright, looks cool.
So that is that one there.
Got
So
2.
that's one of
Two.
the prizes. And the 9.6. There says Eastside Comics. I'm assuming it might be a exclusive to them, possibly. I'm not sure
I think
how
so.
the
I think so.
exclusive stuff works, but yeah. So that's prize number 1. The other one is an older book. Now, as I said, I already have the raw to this, so that's why I want to be able to give it back to the community.
Yeah, he just collects raw.
1969. It's an amazing Spider-Man book. It's a sub 100 Amazing Spider-Man book, and it's also a first appearance. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 78. The first appearance of Prowler, and a 7.0.
I'm gonna stop right there. Wow, number 78.
So yeah, not sure. This could be a couple $100 book. I'm not sure. I'm not fussed on the prizes and things like that, the price or the fair market value on it. I just want to give it back to the community. So,
That's awesome price. That's awesome
saying
price.
that, there are the 2 slabs.
Wow, that's you get to
So,
win. There'll be
Now
2 winners, I
prizes,
think. I think there's 2
two-way
winners,
part
right?
is
Right.
actually going to work is I'm going to do 2 drawings.
2 drawings.
One will be for one of the slabs, so I'll obviously. What I'll do is I'll basically, whoever's name I draw out first, they get the choice.
And definitely it's going to be, if I get the first,
So,
Spider-Man will be first for me.
the second person will get what is left over.
If I get that one,
So,
probably be a giveaway for myself as well.
Say Simon wins, he might say to me, okay, I'll take the Transformers one, and then whoever I draw second,
Alright, sounds
will
good.
get the first Prowler. So that's how it's going to work.
Alright. So, suggestion. Let me think about that and I'll be right back. Alright, let's work on the suggestion first. Or it'd be more like a request, okay? I noticed that Madspidey has 3 type of videos. One is where he opens original art, which is fantastic. Another is showing off his statue collection, which is also fantastic. But his channel name is Madspidey, and he has huge collection of Spider-Man comic books. I think he said he almost completed Spider-Man comic books. I don't know what issue is it now. 800? Does that include a Peter Parker series? Does that include a Web of Spider-Man? So I couldn't imagine Madspidey having huge collection of Spider-Man comic books. To me, main meal for Madspidey channel is Spider-Man comic books. So statue and original art, those are side dishes, but his main meal is a Spider-Man comic book. So I would like to see, this is a request, I would like to see more of Spider-Man contents, like what is the top 10 Mary Jane issues, or maybe villain of the month, and for the whole month, 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time, tell us all about Dr. Octopus and those comic book that's related to that, something like that. Just more stuff about Spider-Man comic books that in your collection, that huge Spider-Man collection. I would love to have that, but I know I can't. That's why I bought books like this. Now for the 3 suggestions, I'm gonna suggest 2 channels. First, DC Irish and Otaku Tour Guide. Now, Otaku main meal in his channel is Jim Lee's art, Jim Lee's comic books. That's what he has passion for, So I think that's where his brand is developing as. So, hey, let's help him develop that brand, Jim Lee's art, Jim Lee's comic books. Similarly, DC Irish, his main meal is J. Scott Campbell's artwork and comic books. And he loves slabs. So it's a little bit different than Madspidey, who loves raw comic books. DC Irish, in contrast, loves slab books. He calls his viewers slabbers. And he has an awesome collection of J. Scott Campbell comic books in these beautiful slabs. So, and that's where he's developing his brand at. Now, these guys are just starting out and they're developing a brand, and it should be, it's like a restaurant. I look at it as a type of restaurant business, If you're starting out at a restaurant and if you are just starting out, you should have just 1 or 2 menu items. Like, you want to be the best hamburger joint, or you want to be the best chicken joint. You don't want to be buffet joint. Have all kind of meals, because there's a lot to manage and a lot to work on. So yeah, so I think these 2 guys are starting out well. They focus on one menu item at a time. MinutiaMinute. He's been in this YouTube business for YouTube hobby, not business. YouTube hobby for a long time, and he has several dishes. You could call him Batman dude. You know, he reviews all the new comic book that are Batman series, right? So you could call him Batman dude. Not, you could call him a old movie DVD. You know, even VHS, even Blu-ray. You could call him movie review dude. You could call him card game dude, where he shows card game and the strategies of a card game. So he has like, he's like a diner. He's not a hamburger joint, but he's a diner that has 3 or 4 specialty meals, and you could go to his channel and you recognize him as a person who does about 3 or 4 things, but not many, you know. So going back to Madspidey's channel, right now I think that's it. Madspidey is a one meal place because his name says it, Madspidey. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I don't know, maybe. I will provide all their links below. Now let's start a Madspidey review. Alright, let's open it up. Madspidey, I'm doing this for you, bud. Opening up this, I'm emptying your collection, and I wanna be able to, you know, collect all those. I wanna be able to at least collect first 100 Spidey comic books. Maybe first 20 will be happy. I'll be happy. But I know those are out of my reach, so I decided to get this. Yeah, it has the front cover is this, the back cover is that. Comes with a little, what do you call these things? Ribbons that, you know, page markers. What do you call that? Ooh, look at that. Let me see. Can I see it? I don't know. Anyway, here it is. Maybe I could point the camera down a little bit. Don't reveal too much of my messy room. There you go. Also, it has some negative looking prints. I know. To give you an idea of how big this comic book is, I guess that's just regular size comic book. Right. Oh wow. Ah, that smell, the print smell. Brand new print smell. And these pages are sticking a little bit. Wow, okay, this folds out. Wow, the Amazing Spider-Man. Let me see if I can do that. How about that? How about that right there on my knee? Yeah. I want to be careful. I don't want to ruin my book by showing it off like this, but forward. A lot of reading. Lots of reading. Mysterio. I forget how to say his name. Poor Spidey. He was almost never born. What? So you got these art prints. Looks like original art prints. I mean, let me see if you can see it right there. Original art prints right there. Wow. A lot to read. Out of this world. Something fantastic. They got some featuring other comic books too. Fly and Raha Kid. I guess it's going over some kind of a history. Another art print right there. Wow, has something about Justice League too. Fantastic Four. Maybe discussing others. I don't know what's. All right. Get the pillows up here. Sing it with me. You know the words. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever Spider can. Spin a web any size, catch thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. We all know the words. Yes, we do. There's a forward, new kind of hero. So some write-ups here. Then comic book comes. This collects Amazing Fantasy number 15, Amazing Spider-Man number 1 through 19, Amazing Spider-Man annual number 1. That's since the 6. So that's origin story. Then you got some history, storyline credits, birth of Spider-Man, and biography. All right, let's talk about comics. The comics. Each of these come with the. It starts with the glossy page. Very glossy here. Looks like a comic book, feels like a comic book, but each pages are really thick to support the size of the book, size of the page. Pretty thick. Original ad in there, and then not glossy. Look at this. Say, gang, we need one more guy for the dance. How about Peter Parker over there? Peter Parker over there. In the shadow of a Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Are you kidding? That bookworm won't know a cha-cha from my walls. Peter Parker is Midtown High's only professional wallflower. Oh, who are you, lady? Why are you treating my Peter Parker? Oh, sad. Bookworm, bookworm, bookworm. There's a famous storyline here. He should have captured them. And here's the famous message. At last, that in this world, with the great power, there must also come great responsibility. Sad, sad Spider-Man. This page ends with the glossy. Another glossy page here with the original ad. Very glossy. Just like it replicates the comic book, but in a greater size, bigger size. And here's my birthday book. Issue number 1, Spider-Man. That I cannot have, but I have it. I have it right here. It begins with the glossy page and ends with the glossy page. Right here. Yep. Yep. And then issue 2, and so on. I really don't like this. I don't like the idea of using this to flip the page. So this is, I will not use that. I'll try to avoid using that. A gallery of Spider-Man's most famous foes. The Burglar, Chameleon, The Vulture explains it. Terrible Tinkler. Doc Ock. Dr. Octopus. Sandman. Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom. The Lizard. Living Brain. Living Brain. Electro. Enforcers. It tells you where it first appeared in. Mysterio. The Green Goblin. Kraven the Hunter. Secrets of Spider-Man. Some stats. Spider-Man stats, huh? Heel and Heartthrob. Who's this? Oops, sorry. Classmates. Even his house is found out at MA. Guest stars page. Did they go? House. Then they go. Wow. So this is how Index looks, sort of, for the comic books. Kick ass. 6. Birth of Spider-Man. Stanley and Steve Ditko. And these are actual prints. Photo of the prints. I mean what do you call it? Those worksheets. Original prints. Look at that. All right. What do you think, guys? Anyway, that's it. Till next time. Let me out.